Today, I just wanted to jump into something that's been playing on my mind for a while now, and that is Liverpool's silent heroes. Now, we know the squad has done fantastically well. They're on their way to winning some silverware, but I want to also pay homage to some of the players who are silently holding the team together. I'm talking about the likes of Wataru Endo, I'm talking about Harvey Elliott, I'm talking about Federico Chiesa, among others, but I specifically want to just put them aside and discuss what I think about them. Now, this is in no way a rant. I'm not out here being angry or upset. I love what Arne Slot is doing with the team. I mean, we are chasing silverware, as I've said, and of course, all of us are buzzing at the prospect of Liverpool possibly taking this Premier League in the next week or two. So it's really not a rant. Just want to really touch on these three players and what I believe is so important and vital about them and why we love them so much. Let's start with Endo. Now, here's a player who, he was a bit of a surprise signing when he came in. A lot of Liverpool fans did not expect this when Liverpool bought him when he came in. And I remember some of the fans on the social media networks were fuming and like, who the hell is this and why is Liverpool acquired him? Well, when he started to play, I think he earned our respect. I really believe so. I certainly believe so. He's earned our respect and a place in this squad. And when he plays, he brings a certain calmness to the team. He brings a certain amount of grit and old school defense. And with Liverpool's fragility at some times in the back line, I think he just brings a level of confidence that Liverpool has and often needs. And I think he's the type of player that a lot of other clubs wish that they had in their midfield. And here Liverpool is able to utilize him in the midfield. They're able to use him at the back. He's fantastic and phenomenal at breaking down attacking play and just solidifying that back line. I just absolutely love what Wataru Endo does for the team. Now, Arne Slot has used him more as a closer, bringing him in the last moments of the game just to kind of solidify what's happening on the field and to hold the score line to what it is and help bolster up the defense of Liverpool from time to time. And he's been phenomenal at that. He doesn't complain. He's out there, he's smiling, he gives his all. And you can see that when he's on the field. Now, here's a player who's captain Stuttgart. He's led Japan. He's been there. He's done that. He's got all of what you would want in a player. He's got the leadership qualities and all of that. My only question is this the type of player that we perhaps should see more of in light of what Liverpool had been going through with some of the defensive challenges, and especially if we think of things like set pieces, which were really difficult to defend this season? Could Wataru Endo have done or meant more for Liverpool in those moments? And will we see some more of him going forward? Next up, I want to talk about Harvey Elliott. And if you are like me, you would have been excited about him since day one. I mean, the kid's got heart, he's got creativity, and man, has he got a left foot on him. And if you think back to games like the game against PSG, pure brilliance. He brings a lot of excitement. He's got a lot of energy. Now, I'd like to see a lot more of him, but Arne Slot on the other side doesn't feel that way. In a game where, he speaks about rotation, that's important. And in a game where pressing lines are important, holding lines and structure, Harvey Elliott, rather, is seen as more of an impact sub in that type of setting rather than a player that starts more. And he brings a lot of energy, and I think he runs into the gaps a lot more frequently than I think Arne Slot would like, and he would like those lines to stay there. But man, who are we kidding? If it was up to me, I would start him more. He's maturing now. He's becoming more and more brilliant every time he runs onto the field, and it is very exciting to see him play. So I definitely would like to see Harvey Elliott play a little bit more. I'd like to see what he can do on the field a bit more. I mean, the guy, if you cut him, he would ooze out and bleed Liverpool red. And that's the type of player that I love watching and I enjoy watching. Listen, I said I trust Arne Slot. I trust the process. But I'm just saying, I would like to see a little bit more of Harvey Elliott. Now, when it comes to Federico Chiesa, it's a little bit more complicated. I mean, when he was signed, it was really a statement of intent. There was opportunity that was being spoken of, and things were going to be shaken up. But reports are quite mixed about Federico Chiesa. Some citing that, he just hasn't fitted into the squad quite as well as Liverpool thought that he would have. Others suggesting, again, that it's because he's away from Italy. He hasn't fully settled in at Anfield yet, and perhaps going forward we will see a little bit more about that. But I just think about that statement that ESPN made with their observation at the last game against West Ham. Every time the ref blew against Liverpool, Chiesa was out there, he was screaming, he was passionate. He showed his heart for the team. He's definitely a team player. And his heart is in the squad, so much so that people were quite afraid that he might pick up a yellow card for his outbursts at the referee, even from the sidelines. Would have been funny to see. But I think it's that type of passion that Liverpool really needs on the field. It's that type of passion that I certainly would like to see from the players, and especially those on the field. Now, Federico Chiesa, man, he is a massive talent, and he brings a certain level of confidence on to the field when he does play. So I love seeing that, and I love his movement on and off the ball. And of course, he's always a danger when he goes forward. He's a vital player in the midfield, but he's also a massive threat to the opposition when he is up front. So definitely the type of player that Liverpool will want. But my fear is if he does not get more game time, possibly this could mean that he would want to move on. And that could mean this was a massive missed opportunity. Now, I love these three players. I absolutely adore them. It's not only because of what they do when they are on the field, it's also what they do when they are not on the field. These are team first players. They embody what Liverpool represents. They carry the badge with pride. They represent the badge when they are on or off the field, and that is something I think that is missed with a lot of footballers. But here at Liverpool, we have that in these three players. I'd like to see Slot utilize them some more. I'd like to see him give them more responsibility and get them running onto the field, because when the first team players are getting tired, these are the type of players that carry the weight for the team, and they do so on and off the pitch. I mean, they're not making headlines every week, but they are carrying the team. So I hope that Arne Slot is going to give them a bit of a run in the next couple of games and the next couple of fixtures, and give them a start every now and again. I think all of us as Liverpool fans would love to see that happen. So that's my take. I'd like to hear yours. What do you think about Endo, Elliott, and of course Chiesa? Do you feel like I do? Do you feel differently? Do you think that there's perhaps some other players that Slot could utilize more? Or are you part of the team that says, no, you trust in what Arne Slot is doing, let's stick with that? And that is kind of the way that we are getting to that silverware. Let me know in the comments what you think about all of this. And of course, hit a like, hit the subscribe button. That will really help me out trying to make it to 500 subscribers in the next couple of months. So, hey, journey along with me. You'll never walk alone.